Hello, welcome to Under the First Floor Lo-Fi Podcast, shitty recordings of bands you should like. My name's David Settle, and on today's episode, we have Clang from St. Pete, Tampa area of Florida. They're an incredible noise rock quartet with guitar, bass, saxophone, and drums. They're continuing a tradition of incredible noise rock bands from the Tampa, St. Pete area. They were in town to play a house show and stopped by the basement on their way to that. And I was very grateful for that. And without further ado, here is their first song called Shovel. Hope you like.
Hello, I'm Brian from Clang.
I'm Zach.
Like what you name, what you play.
I thought about that as soon as I said it. I was like, man, I really fucked that one up. I'm Brian. I play guitar and I sing on the band.
I'm Zach. I play saxophone and skronk hard in Clang.
Howdy. I'm Andrew. I play the drums.
I'm Emily, and I play bass, and I sing or yell or whatever.
When y'all started, like, what was the goal of the band, I guess? Or, like, why did it start? I can't think of how to say that question.
I wanted to make music that I liked. We all wanted to make music that we liked, and I wanted to take music a little bit more seriously because and past bands I've been in, like we haven't like toured really very much, and so I wanted to like have a band where everybody could get the time off for once, you know, to like take a couple weeks off at least and like go off and do stuff. So I want to have a touring band, and then I also wanted something that reflected my tastes and try to do something a little different, I guess. Yeah.
I had actually seen Brian's band Pickpocket play their last show, like right before this all started. And after, I think it was the night I came home from the show, I like just put out on Facebook like, hey, I want to start a band. I like the stuff I'm hearing out of Tampa, like meaning I really like Pickpocket a whole bunch. And then Brian messaged me and he was like, hey, I'm thinking of starting a band. And I had the same goals where past bands I had been in were kind of just like for fun, I guess, which is cool and good, but I didn't want it to be just for funsies anymore. Like I wanted to have goals in place, so it was perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, basically, I guess, Brian just hit me up and it's like, you want to play drums in this? And it was fun because, like, I had never played kind of faster, heavier music. I played, I wouldn't call it bedroom pop, but, like, you know, more chill stuff.
Straightforward.
Not like
Beating the drums.
play as loud as you can. Yeah. So it's like good opportunity, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn. So I didn't join until like about June or July of 2018. So their old saxophonist Chris Moore, who we actually played with in Chicago. He played on the long track Gemorrah. Yeah, with 2 saxophones. Did like overblown like everybody.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And the
It's
Mac.
the loudest thing ever.
And
Yeah.
so I wasn't really involved in music anymore. I mean, obviously I'm part of the Tampa music scene. I had been to shows, but like I was doing school at the time. And then Tim Anderson from Spit, who's Brian's roommate from MTV, H1N1 and Spit, and he contacted me because he knew I played saxophone, and Brian was looking for a guy that played free jazz and wanted to skronk hard.
Skronk.
And it's just like, and when I saw the band, it's like, yep, this is for me. I know what to do in this type of band. Especially now that like I've been in the band for about a year and a half, there's just been songs that's like I'm squealing more, as you can hear in the records. It's like there's just certain sections where it's just like I want to sort of just, I don't know, blow out people's ears, I guess.
One, you just self-released your full-length record, is that correct?
Yes.
How has that been? How was that process?
Stressful, expensive. No, but it was totally worth it. I don't regret it. So yeah, it was great. I mean, the whole recording process was great. We recorded at WMNF Studios in Tampa, which is a great like independent radio station, the only one I guess in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Alistair hooked it up.
Yeah, Alistair did a great job engineering the session. Yeah, we pretty much just banged it out in like 4 or 5 hours or something like that, live takes. And then I did vocals and like synth and stuff later, and spent a while mixing it. I got mastered by Will Killingsworth, Dead Air Studios. It came out and sounded really good, I think. Like as far as the audio quality, as far as the actual music, that you be the judge of that. But,
And then for the demo that y'all did, y'all recorded on tape. Is that correct?
Yeah, good old 4-track.
Who
Recorded that.
Just me, I guess. Yeah. It was just me trying to experiment with the 4-track I just bought, and so it was kind of experimental, like learning everything with the mic placements, and because I've never used one for a full band at least before.
Yeah.
So it was a good experience, and
You track it or record it live?
recorded it live.
Yeah, spread out like in the living room, and like you had the amps in the bedroom.
Oh, you got it isolated and everything?
Yeah, I got them all isolated.
It's pretty fun.
I should do that here, but I don't.
I post what you want me to post. What you want me to post. What you want. I share what you want me to share. On Facebook, I post all the right things. Isn't it obvious when you sit right down there with your shovel? Isn't it obvious everyone's fucking renting each other? Isn't it obvious no one ever likes a critic? Isn't it obvious? Give me a song, give me a song. Isn't it obvious when you sit right down there with your shovel? Isn't it obvious no one ever likes a critic? Isn't it obvious everyone's fucking rest our trouble? Isn't it obvious? Give me a song, give me a song. You heard what was coming. The ear down to the floor. Always doing all the right thing. But you're always wanting more.
What do y'all think it is about Florida that produces such cool like noise rock and post-punk that's also just like very into experimenting and like very into being DIY and on your own?
Blasting heat. And,
There's nothing else to do.
there's nothing out
Yeah.
there. It's a mixture of that. It's why like a lot of good black metal comes out of like whatever, like the Scandinavian countries. It's way too cold.
Whoa.
You have to like stay. It's like the opposite. Yeah.
Noise rock is Florida's.
And death
So
metal.
Florida with
And
black
death metal.
Yeah, death metal, right?
Yeah, I guess that's another good example of death.
Yeah.
Like, why is there so much death metal? It's the same thing, I guess.
What's your favorite current or older Florida weird bands?
I mean, I guess Permanent Makeup comes to mind, like,
Yes.
immediately.
For sure.
There's this band, I don't know if you've heard of them, they're called Ex-Breathers.
Right.
They're pretty good, you know, you might want to check them out. Yeah,
I
I
own like 200 of their records in my closet. So.
have a couple hundred Clang records, too.
Yeah. Oh, Jitters. I love
Yeah.
Jitters.
Oh yeah, dude. Freaking jitters.
This is amazing.
Yeah, Jitters. Awesome. Nathan, Danny.
If you want to go beyond the realm of that kind of noisy stuff,
yeah.
there was a band, MTV H1N1, that was really good, that some of my friends were in. That was really good. And then also the band Spit, if you're going to go for power violence, metal, that kind of stuff.
Oh, Ass Suck. That too. They're from St.
Oh,
Pete.
word.
So
Oh, yeah.
gotta rap the guy.
It's a
Gotta rap.
classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. With the
Nice.
umlaut.
like to just kind of like explore the DIY life. What do y'all do for work that allows you to tour?
Well, I have two part-time jobs. One job I have in Lakeland, and I like do graphic design for like a concrete sealant company. So I like make their logos. It's pretty boring. I'm not gonna get into it. Don't fire me if you hear that.
The job.
And then no, it's a great job. And then I work from home. I do this, like, have you ever heard of Appen? That's also boring and complicated. But basically, both jobs allow me to take off time if I want. So yeah, it's like the one in Lakeland's like a family business, so they're pretty good about that, and they're nice about letting me get time off. So
awesome.
Yeah, I work for my mother at we own a hotel in Pinellas County. Well, it's on the Gulf of Mexico called Great Heron Inn in Indian Rocks Beach, and yeah, I usually just do like maintenance there, and I usually like check in people, strip the rooms, or do fold the towels. So it's pretty flexible. Obviously, working for your mother, unless she's like real mean, which is not. So yeah, it's just like
Nice.
and she's like super supportive of the group, and yeah, for sure.
I do transmission work, so it's
Wow, that's convenient for
Very
yeah.
Andrew's the man.
Have you had to use that on tour?
Yeah,
Just
actually,
recently.
yeah, it's replaced both lower control arms on the van in an AutoZone parking lot a couple days ago.
On No Sleep. But
On no
On
sleep.
those-
Yeah.
we were
That's
coming
still.
from
Detroit, yeah.
Detroit
I never
to
thought of how
Massachusetts.
much of a convenience that would be to have someone in a band that does mechanic work.
Yeah, it's hard to get like much more than 2 weeks off at a time just
Yeah.
because of the nature of the job. It's a small shop, so it's like, but we're working it. It's happening.
And I serve coffee at a coffee shop, and my boss is super supportive of music and especially DIY music, and it helps that he's Andrew's dad, so
Yeah, right.
I get as much time off as I want.
Is Lakeland where there was a record store that had shows?
Evolution.
Yes, this one.
That's, oh, right.
There you go.
Yeah, Evolution.
Now it's all coming together.
Yeah,
Played, like one of the last shows there.
yeah, I saw y'all play, I think, a couple times there. So, X-Breathers. At least once.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah,
so.
we definitely played one time there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I want to say a little funny story, because I had an old band called Army Love Celadon, and we played a show with you guys, and I was like really looking forward to it, and it was like ended up just like being like a worst show. Like, that we've
Was
ever
it that
played.
show?
Yeah, like it
And
was.
okay, I was about
it
to
was
say.
terrible, and I was like, oh man, they think we suck. Oh man, this is embarrassing.
I remember really being stoked on that show.
Yeah, that
good.
place was
That
like
place was great.
A nice resolution.
Years later.
Great there,
Yeah.
So how's this tour that you're currently on been going?
The shows themselves have been going really well. There's been some bad luck on the road.
I know.
A toe or two.
And me having an allergic reaction or two. I'm allergic to legumes. So
That's
Legumes.
yeah, we ate at our Indian restaurant yesterday, and
Don't need all the details.
lentils. I'll just say lentils.
Say it was not good,
Lentils
yeah.
in the pancake.
When you say toe, TOW or TOE?
TOW.
TOW.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, I still have all my toes.
That's good.
Also, second day, my husband ran over a alligator going 70 and totaled his car.
Oh no.
There's a Florida story.
Yeah, that is like a Florida thing.
Florida, damn.
He's okay. He's
That's
fine.
good.
The gator is gone.
Oh no. Oh, that's
He
sad.
slayed the gator.
Slayed the gator.
Yeah.
Frick.
Man, what else? Left my pedal bag. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Oh, Minneapolis.
Thanks, Jay, for mailing it. Yeah, just lots. I mean, our last tour went so smoothly and so
Yeah.
well, like no problems at all.
It's remarkable.
That I feel like this is like payback. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that goes. Yeah. What are some cool bands you've been playing with?
We played.
If none
Tongue
stick
Party.
out, I can delete it.
Yo, Floaty
Floaty?
from Chicago.
Yes, new band from Chicago called Floaty. Very good.
Tongue Party from Minneapolis.
Yes.
Armor in Tallahassee.
Armor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're coming here next month.
Hell yeah. Yeah, they were dope.
They're dope.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, every band we played with in Chicago was really good. The Knees and Stuck, they're both really good bands.
Oh yeah.
How's like the reception been on the road?
Great.
People
Oh.
are pretty
Great.
stoked.
Way more than we could ask for.
Hell
So
yeah.
everybody's
Oh,
so
sure.
kind.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like Midwest especially.
Yep, they love us there. They love their noise rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minneapolis and Chicago were great.
Yeah.
I have to say, yeah.
I can't say I can't hear, I can't feel. So I can't say I can't hear, I can't feel. So what? I can't hear, I can't say I can't feel. So what if I can't say I can't hear, I can't feel. So what? I can't say I can't hear, I can't feel. So I can't say I can't hear, I can't feel. I can't say I can't feel, I can't feel, I Strangers underneath the surface. Strangers underneath the surface. Strangers underneath the surface. Strangers underneath the surface. You run strangers underneath the surface. Strangers underneath the. Strangers underneath the surface. Strangers underneath the surface.
Well, I have a few things to say about the towing department of New Orleans.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
Those seem like some hard towns to get towed in. Parking or?
I'm gonna tell you so quick.
Parking, yeah.
Yeah,
Parking.
Yeah, it's like one of them. It was like, oh, you're within like 25 feet of a stop sign. You can't park there. And it's like,
Yeah.
come on. Like they painted the curbs yellow like everywhere else,
Yeah.
and there it was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not painted yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good.
Not
Yeah.
even a ticket, just straight up.
No, they just hooked it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, we're like walking back. It's like, I swear we parked right there.
We're gone for like an
It's just
hour. Too.
gone,
It was
yeah.
so quick.
How much does that cost
Oh
to
my
get
God.
a van back?
Like
At
100.
least 2 honeys.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Advice
Yeah.
for touring bands.
But we got to like
Don't
walk
get
through
to-
New Orleans at that point. So
And it was Sunday.
New Orleans is sick.
yeah, it was a nice walk. There
Nice
was,
walk
like-
to the towing yard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I imagine New Orleans has some cool towing.
Thanks so much to Clang for coming down to the basement and recording some songs. You can find their material on Bandcamp at clang.bandcamp.com, and you can follow them on Instagram at clang.fl. Their new record, Whac-A-Mole, is an incredible full-length. They self-released earlier this year, so definitely go get a copy and support them if you liked what you heard. If you'd like to get in touch with me about the podcast, you can email at underthefirstfloor@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter at UTFF Podcast and on Instagram at Under the First Floor. For the last couple of songs, we're going to leave you with a couple of incredible bands from the Tampa St. Pete area. I used to live in Florida and got to see these bands a good amount of times. The first one being from just a trio of all-stars, Permanent Makeup, a song called An Unburdening. It's a hard one to enunciate. It's from 2017's I Don't Like You Either. Permanent Makeup's been kind of an institution of Tampa St. Pete area. They've been recording and releasing their own records as well as booking a million shows and being incredibly supportive of everyone supporting the DIY scene and starting bands. And they're just an incredibly inspirational band. And they also just make amazing music. All of their records are great. Go check out their Bandcamp and buy as much of them as you can. And the last track is from a band called Nude Tane. It's a song called We're Almost There from 2018's Everyday Business. They used to all live in the Tampa St. Pete area, but now they're all kind of scattered around the country. And I actually recorded this record, I think the first month I lived in Philadelphia. Leo, the drummer who performed one of these episodes earlier, you can find that. Is an incredible drummer. He actually had a broken hand at that point, so all of the drums you hear on it were done by a one-handed drummer. He is amazing. Listen to that whole record. It's incredible what he did, and all the music's great too. So thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you again later. Bye.
Single move you make is based on a set of intricate calculations, determining the correct mix of your own self-preservation and deeply held hatred for people different than you. You don't deserve eternal life. 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 Deserve eternal life. Unwinding the calculations to their root, you're exposed. Amalgamation of hatred melted into human form. Your ears are only for show. I'd like to rip them off, but what's the point? You don't deserve eternal life. You don't deserve eternal life. You don't deserve eternal life. Deserve eternal life. You don't deserve eternal life.